Hello and welcome to Clemmy Games Recommends, the series where I recommend games which I have really enjoyed personally and I believe are worth checking out. In this video, I recommend Muffin Knight, a fast-paced arena action platformer developed by Angry Mob Games and released on Steam in May 2014. What I really enjoyed about this game is its atmosphere, as well as the fast-paced gameplay which features tight controls and interesting variations in characters and level design. First of all, let's talk about the story in this game, which is surprising considering the nature of the design. In essence, you play as a young boy who stumbled upon a basket of magical muffins, but upon touching one of these, caused the entire lot to scatter and be dispersed throughout the land. The owner of the muffins, a fairy godmother-like character, then transforms you into the Muffin Knight and tasks the boy to collect all of these scattered muffins. This light-hearted story, combined with the choice of music in this game, made for a really wonderful experience since things were generally bright and cheery. The core game here involves platforming around an arena, collecting muffins that randomly spawn, with the main objective to collect as many muffins as you can. Initially, new levels are unlocked for every 10 consecutive muffins that you collect in a single run, and the higher the number of muffins that you collect, the higher your star rating. However, what is in your way are enemies that constantly spawn from the top of the arena, slowly making their way to the bottom. If they do reach the bottom of the level, they will respawn at the top, but are now enraged, moving more quickly and hence becoming more dangerous, as coming into contact with any enemy results in the end of your run. The fun part here is that each muffin that you collect randomly transforms your character into another class, ranging from the default knight to a spell-slinging wizard, a shotgun-wielding gnome, a rainbow poop-laying unicorn, among many others. These characters all have different attacks, and unlocking new characters to try out is one of the more exciting aspects of this game. The random aspect of the character switching then means that you must eventually get used to all of the characters, which results in a level of mastery and control that I enjoyed getting good at. Furthermore, we even have a leveling system in this game. Each small enemy killed grants you 1 XP, while large enemies give 2 XP and muffins give 15 XP. Leveling up grants you upgrade points that you can use to upgrade your characters, and these are usually accompanied by a nice visual tell, such as a change in the color of the projectile or even additional ability unlocks, such as a heavy attack for the knight when holding down the attack button. This progression system is also great, as I like seeing visual upgrades to any video game characters whenever they level up. The level design in this game is also varied and provides a wide range of experiences, which is always nice to have, such that you don't feel like you are playing the same arena over and over again. These range from the very simple first bridge level to the more complicated ones like the Graveyard or Wonderland featuring warp portals. Each level felt distinct enough, and there's always the allure of trying to 5-star all of them. The art style is also really great, which is unusual for me, as the 2.5D look doesn't really work for me most of the time. I think that the characters here can be grouped under the cel-shaded art style, and the colour palette really evoked the cheery nature of the game. In terms of gripes, while there is quite a large variation in enemy design, the same type of enemy repeats in all of the levels, since you only have small, large, and flying enemies. While I do appreciate the variation, including goats, bats, turtles, birds, and pigs for example, I could see the game being more interesting and difficult if you added enemies with ranged attacks, or even movement patterns such as hopping enemies that differed from the default enemies here. Finally, the most direct comparison that I can think of to this game is Super Crate Box, which is another game which I have recommended in the past. Muffin Knight, however, is not simply a clone, but does do things differently enough such that while the core concept is the same, this game does indeed stand on its own and is well worth a play. Anyway, that will do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Leave a comment if you like. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next video.